I opened my heart to you, baby, and you stole everything deep inside. I thought you would always be mine, all mine. In a perfect world, just takes a little time to make.
A wise man once said, and I quote, "You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live." Our guest today exemplifies that quote. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the privilege to get a story from someone special. I'm going to let now our guest, Sean J., to introduce himself.
Well, basically, again, I am Sean J. Robinson, born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx for a number of years. I am a New Yorker, and I plan to inspire you today.
What is the inspiration behind your story?
I was diagnosed with cancer in 2005. The military found it. I was being shipped over to Egypt, my last tour of duty in the reserves, and the doctors found a big mass, lump, 7.9 centimeters by 2.9 centimeters in my tricep, in my left arm. It was a very dark time. It was very, very dark time in my life.
Okay, so before we get to how you fought it, how you defeated cancer, at the moment when you received that news, what was your reaction? I mean, I understand this was very difficult. So how did you? What was the reaction, your immediate reaction when you got that news?
Why me? Am I that bad of a person that I had to get this put on me? You know, I mean, I went back and forth with the questions in my mind. Why me? But then something said, why not you? You know, I'm no different from anybody else, you know, and my faith kicked in at that point in time that I come from a family of preachers. My mother was a preacher. My grandfather was a preacher. And, you know, you always revert back to what you were taught. And so my mother was a great inspiration in my life. And she used to always say, you know, this world is made up of problems, but it's how you deal with the problem. Are you going to spaz out and fall apart? Or are you going to put your trust in God and see what the end is going to be? You know, and I took to that as, you know what? If I'm going to live, I got to fight this thing. I have to face it head on, and I have to fight it. And so I began to fight.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has inspired me. I'm sure you've been inspired today because I was. This gentleman is a true hero. He defeated cancer. He's now cancer-free. He agreed to be on this show to give us the privilege to get a glimpse of his life, what he went through. Thank you again, Sanjay. I'm truly inspired by what you said. I want to, before I end this show, I want to thank our amazing crew, our one and only Demel for the music, And last but not the least, I want to thank our guest, Sanjay, for being here today. And I want to leave you with this quote. It is often in the darkest skies that we see the brightest stars. Thank you.